Sorry, just muted myself. All right. Hi, what's up, everyone? 大家好，你们好吗？ What did I just say? If you haven't watched my last video, you probably know 你好 means hello, I hope you're good, greetings. And 你好吗 means are you good? How are you? And we probably also know there's a little bit of magic word. We put it behind 你 to make it as in you address to a group of people. It is 你们. So what I just say? I said 你们好吗? Which means how are you guys? So today we're still working on the basic exchange of pleasantries. So last time we learned 你好, 你好吗? So what's the next question pops into mind if you wish to know about a person? It is, what's your name? I'm guessing. So how do we say what's your name? Before we learn to say what's your name, first, how do we say name? There we go. Okay. Name. In Mandarin, we say 名字. 请跟我读名字. 名字. All right, fantastic. So, if we ask about a person's name, the sentence we're going to use is, all right, after that, before that, let's talk about a grammar point. In Mandarin, the way we form a sentence is subject plus verb and an object. It's the same in English, but different than in English, if we want to transform it into a question, we do not switch the order of verb and subject. It's still subject, verb, and object. The thing we do is that we just put a ma in the end. So according to this grammar point, let's ask about a person's name. If you wish to ask about a person's name, we say 你叫什么? 你, as we learned last time, is you. 叫 is to be called. Actually, 叫 is a verb. It means call. But in Chinese, the passive form, sometimes it doesn't show in the sentence itself. It's a more complicated grammar point. We will talk about later on. So, 什么 means what. It's actually a very useful word you learn. 什么. Like if you were talking to a person and you didn't catch what he says, you could literally say 什么. Or if you want to express your surprise, you say what. In Mandarin, you can literally say 什么. See, that's really useful. All right. 请跟我读你叫什么? 你叫什么? All right, very good. 很好. Next, how do we answer the question of 你叫什么? Before we talk about that, first we need to talk about how do we form a Mandarin name. It's a little bit different than how do we do with an English name. So the formal way of saying a person's name is 姓名. 姓 means family name. And 名 we actually taking from the phrase 名字. It means first name. Actually, it's kind of ironic we call it first name here. Maybe I should have called it given name because it doesn't happen in the first order. What we do, the order is family name and given name. So if we take the most common English name, John Doe, for example, in the Mandarin order, it should be Doe Zhang. All right. I was gonna use my own name as an example, but it'll be a very bad example because my 姓 and 我的名, they're literally pronounced the same. 我叫瑶瑶. My name is literally Yao Yao. So no matter how you switch it, it'll be the same. So today we're not going to use my name in example. We're going to use, what is that? Are you guys familiar with that Disney live action movie that was the Chinese princess warrior? Like she pretended to be a dude, join the army and beat the enemy and save the country, you know, the whole shebang. It is Mulan, right? We're going to use her name as an example. There we go. Actually, her full name is Hua Mulan. Hua is her family name. Mulan is her given name. Like we say Mulan. But the standard Mandarin way of reading it should be Mulan. All right. Hua, when it serves as a family name, it doesn't have any meaning. But Hua itself, it's a word that has the meaning of flower. It's a very fancy family name. And Mulan, Mu also carries the meaning of wood. And Lan also carries the meaning of orchard. So it always baffles me that when she first joined the army, nobody knows she's a girl. Because come on, like her name is so floral, woodsy, girly. Like how come nobody find out? All right, that's beside the point. So let's use her name as an example. 你叫什么？请跟我读。你叫什么？我叫花木兰。我叫花木兰。All right, very good. 很好。Next, we're going to try it on for size. I'm going to raise the question. What's your name? 你叫什么？ And you're going to try to answer the question. You can use your own name, your English name. It doesn't matter. If we learn a little bit longer, maybe we will, you know, everybody gets to pick their own Chinese name. That'll be fun. Like you are blessed or stuck with your birth name, but you might get to pick your own Chinese name someday. All right. 你叫什么？ All right, fantastic. 很好. Can hear you, but I assume you're doing great. 很好. All right, so we talk about 姓, family name, and 名, given name. Now we're going to talk about there's another way to ask about a person's name. It is 你姓什么? 姓, like we said, it's a family name. And here it serves as a verb. 你姓什么 means what's your family name. And when the person asks someone else this question, I would say it's a little bit more formal or distant than 你叫什么. Because instead of wishing to know what is your name, it's asking what's your family name. So how do we answer this question? If you happen to pick up the rule by now, so of course, the way we answer this question is 我姓. So if I were Hua Mulan, I would answer 我姓花. If I'm using my own family name as a practice, I would say 我姓姚. All right. So today we briefly covered how to ask about a person's name, ask about their family name or full name. So usually when we say 你叫什么, you are supposed to answer your full name. All right. So it's nice to have you here, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And before we go, make sure to check out our website. I'll link it down below. And come find me or other teachers that piques your interest so we can hang out, we can play and maybe learn. It'll be fun, right? So, yeah, hopefully we'll see you next week. 再见。